Hello, brothers and sisters. Now, what is ahead of us on the fifth Sunday of Lent, I would describe it really as a monumental gospel event. We've probably all heard the words, "Woman, did no one condemn you? Neither do I condemn you. So go your way, and from now on sin no more." These truly are, at least for me, immortal words of Jesus. If any passage, then this is the one which sticks out of the Bible so much. It was mentioned so many times in literature and art. It is just so inspiring. I mean, I can hardly imagine richer content than this, which will be put in front of us this weekend, and I can hardly wait. Partially also because of the fact that I know that a billion and a half of Catholics every day all around the world read and listen about the same passage from the Bible. And having that in mind already is a really special experience if we just think about it. Woman, did no one condemn you? At first glance, this event talks about a woman and her sin, adultery. But no, this passage actually doesn't talk about this woman and her adultery. The woman is not even the center of the story. This is at least how I see it. The center of the story are the scribes and the Pharisees. And the thing which is particularly disturbing is their rudeness, firstly, to be able to publicly embarrass someone. But what was the worst in their intentions? In their intentions was that the woman actually didn't mean anything to them, except that she was just a mean which they tried to reach their goal with, which was to disable or eventually destroy Jesus. And they, of course, tried to wrap their villainous with a cover of righteousness and legality and even holiness. They only talked about God, but in fact they have walked the path of wickedness and evil. And we all know that because of the context, because they didn't want to do anything else but to kill Jesus. And this is heavy stuff. And this is dark background of the story. But in spite of that, this story is bright, it is strong, it is powerful. We have these murderous intentions of the nobleman on one side, but we also have Jesus' mildness on the other. We have the embarrassed woman on the one side, but there is understanding Jesus on the other. Pharisees try to put the woman in the center of the story, but Jesus put them in the center of the story, so they are the ones who have to leave the scene deeply embarrassed at the end. So indeed, extraordinary content, rich content, and I would just say, may the power of God's word fills your heart with all its richness. Goodbye.